Welcome back to the channel. Something dangerous is brewing in Nigeria again. A powerful northerner Islamic cleric, Sheikh Sani Yahaya, has just released a shocking sermon. He accused Peter Obi, by extension the Igbo people, of an unforgivable crime. The 1966 killing of Sir Ahmadu Bello, the Sardauna of Sokoto. In his word, we Fulani will never forgive the Igbo. Yes, you heard that right. This isn't just an ordinary sermon. It is a bombshell that is shaking the country. Why now? Why target Peter Obi? Why bring back the painful memories of 1996? This video has gone viral. The language is disturbing. The timing is dangerous.
The man on your screen, the man showing on your screen, is known as Sheikh Sani Yahaya Jingir. You know, if it were not for the fact that Nigeria is a lawless place, Nigeria has no direction, such clerics like this should ordinarily be in jail. Now, in case you don't know, for my southern brothers, my Nigerian brothers and Christian brothers, this man, this sheikh, has been trending online. But most of the videos you may have been seeing are mostly in Hausa, so you will not understand why he's trending. Recently, Peter Obi visited the north and he met another important personality in the north, and the person handed him the regalia of symbolism of the north, and Peter Obi wore it. And this man took to the internet and condemned the act and prayed violently in the negative term for Peter Obi that anybody who is coming to destroy Muslim ticket shall not live, will not have life to see that happen. You see, I wonder why clerics, whether Christian clerics or Muslim clerics, the purpose of religion is for man to discover his true essence. Now, any religion that is devoid of empathy, or okay, let me put it this way, any cleric that lacks the ability to promote empathy, love, peace, cohabitation, such clerics should be banned from toying with people's mind. Now, the beautiful thing about this man's action is that most northern youths have been condemning him, and most clerics, particularly the imam in the Abuja Central Mosque, have condemned him. So it's a beautiful thing that a lot of people are condemning him, because him that is proposing and protecting Muslim ticket, obviously some of the clerics, some of his co-clerics said he has been bought over. And some of them have been asking, since they've been practicing Muslim ticket, of what benefit has it brought to them? As far as I'm concerned, the only person who has benefited this Muslim ticket is Tinubu and his family and his cohorts. It has not benefited you. Nigeria is worse off than the way it is. So the fact that they mention Muslim ticket and somehow it triggers an orgasm in you that Muslims are in charge, then the other people Yorubas are in charge. At the end of the day, the country collapses. For what? For what? Thank God the prices of commodities have no religion. The prices of commodities have no tribe. So we both go to the market and buy it at the same tribe. Fuel doesn't know who is a Muslim or who is a Christian or who is a northern, who is a southerner. So such people like this, the only beautiful thing I like is that when I see the responses of youths in the north and other clerics, they've condemned him. I know all this is because of Peter Obi, that Peter Obi unalived the Sardauna of Sokoto, that no Igbo man shall become president of this country. And I'm like, is it? Thank God. In fact, all the things I would have used to answer him, most of the clerics, most of the youths, they've answered him. Was it Peter Obi that went to kill Ahmadu Bello or Tafa Bello? Was it Peter Obi that the fact that there are Fulanis in the bushes unaliving people, would I say it's Fulanis that are unaliving people? So this stereotype, I don't know, this Muslim, some of these Muslim clerics, they like indulging in stereotyping negative actions to a certain race, and that's very, 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 very bad. You get me? If Igbos are part of this country, then they should benefit everything and every other. They should benefit everything that every other Nigerians are benefiting. You cannot just come because of things. See, the only thing I like about history is that when I visit history, I can learn from it and correct what is going to happen in the future, any negative thing that is happening in the future. That is the purpose of history. But if I'm going to visit history and all it does is to remind me of bitterness and to remind me of hatred and to remind me to not correct evil things, instead my reference to history enables me to perpetuate evil in today's world, then such history should be obliterated. I feel very bad, but my joy is that, thank God, most Northerners are becoming wiser. They've known that their politicians and their clerics have made them lag behind in terms of development, in terms of awareness, and all they have is just religion. Religion does not buy food. Religion does not invent the laptop. Religion does not invent AI. So it is time that the youth stand firm and don't let these politicians deceive them through their clerics and say Muslim ticket, Christian, wait, you understand me? That man in his video, I don't want to post video because I don't want to champion more of his hatred through his rhetorics, but the man really said some negative vibes that ordinarily should land him in jail, but hey, this is Nigeria. So I'm happy that we are learning, and very soon Nigeria will be one devoid of tribal differences and religious bigotry.
This is more than insult to Peter Obi. This is a dangerous revival of an old wound that nearly destroyed Nigeria before the Civil War. This video is stirring deep emotions across the country. Northerners are clapping, Igbos are outraged, and Nigerians everywhere are asking, what does this mean for 2027? In this video, we will break it down in 10 powerful segments. The real reason Sheikh Yahaya is angry, why the Northerner is scared of Peter Obi, the dark history of Sardauna's death, the truth about who really caused the 1966 crisis, and what this means for the future of Nigeria. Stay with us till the end, because what you are about to hear may just explain why Nigeria is on the edge again. Why this Sheikh is attacking Peter Obi now. Sheikh Jingir did not mention any name in his sermon by mistakenly. He was reacting directly to Peter Obi's recent visit to a Muslim scholar. Obi wear Hausa clothes. He was honored. Pictures went viral. But that simple gesture of unity, of respect, triggered anger in some Northern circle. Yahaya couldn't hold it. In his mind, it was not unity, it was betrayal. How dare an Igbo man be treated with honor in the same region that still remembers the 1966 coup? But this is not just religious anger. It is political fear, the hidden fear of Peter Obi in the north. Let's be honest, Peter Obi is rising. His popularity, especially among youths, Muslims, even some Northerners, is growing every day. The north know it. The old political order know it. So, what is the strategy? Paint him as the enemy, tie him to the past, resurrect old pain. By linking him emotionally to the killing of Sardauna, they want to turn the North against him before 2027. The dangerous resurfacing of 1966 wounds. The coup of January 15, 1966 changed Nigeria forever. Top Northern leaders were killed. The most painful one, Sir Ahmadu Bello, the Sardauna of Sokoto. Many still believe that the coup was an Igbo coup, even though Igbo leaders like Agunyi Rosi later tried to calm the situation. That wound has not healed. Sheikh Yahaya is now wrapping it open again nearly 60 years later. But why? Sheikh Yahaya and the Fulani political agenda. Yahaya is not just a religious leader, He is the political voice for many in the Fulani North. He represents a hardline belief that the North must control power. So when he say we will never forgive, the Igbo is not just speaking as a cleric, he is issuing a political threat. He is saying we will not let power leave our hand. And Peter Obi is the biggest threat to that plan. Why the North still blames the Igbo for Sardauna's death? Facts don't matter much in emotional politics. Yes, the coup was led by mostly Igbo officers. Yes, northern leaders were killed, but many forget that even Igbo leaders were not spared. And yet, for decades, the North has told this story to their children. The Igbo killed our Sardauna. This story fueled hate, fear, distrust. Now, Sheikh has brought it back to national conversation just days before major court ruling on Nnamdi Kanu with 2027 election whispers growing. Peter Obi's real crime, he dared to unite Nigeria. Let's look deeper. Peter Obi's visit to the North in Hausa clothes was meant to show peace, unity, and love. But to people like Sheikh, that is a threat. Why? Because if Peter Obi unites the North and the South, if Muslims begin to love him, then the Fulani political grip is gone. They want division. Obi stands for peace. That is his real crime. How this Simon endangers national unity. Make no mistake, Sheikh Simon is not just words. It can inspire violence, hate, retaliations. In a country already boiling with ethnic tension, this kind of message can set off a chain reaction. People are already talking about revenge, about war, about separation. It only takes one spark. This Simon may be that spark. The silence of the government and what it means. Where is the government? Why has no major political leader or institution condemned Sheikh Simon? The silence speaks volumes. It shows that there is a hiding alliance, that some people in power support this message quietly. If this was a Sardauna preacher calling for revenge on the North, DSS would have arrested him immediately. But now, silence. What Nnamdi Kanu won years ago? Do you remember what Nnamdi Kanu used to say? He won the word that the Fulani elite will never allow peace unless it benefits them. He said they would never forgive the Igbo, never accept unity, never allow Biafra. Now, Sheikh has confirmed it word for word. Even though Kanu is in DSS custody, his words are still echoing across Nigeria. Was it right all along? The road to 2027, what happens next? This is not just about the past, it is about the future. Peter Obi will likely contest again. The North is preparing. The 8th Simon have begun. If we don't deal with this now, 2027 could be worse than 1966. The question is, will Nigeria survive another ethnic war? Or we will learn from history and stop this madness? What Sheikh Yahaya said is dangerous. It could divide Nigeria further. It could destroy the peace we are trying to build. But you have the power to expose it. Like, share, and comment if you believe in truth. Report the hate. Don't let division win. Subscribe for more deep analysis and updates on Peter Obi, Nnamdi Kanu, and Nigeria political future. Let the world know Nigeria belongs to all. Nigeria, not just one tribe.